What's up guys, welcome back to Finance to Fly. My name is Luke and I'm here to help you elevate your travel while minimizing your spending. Today we're going to be looking at the Hilton Honors Business Card. For the annual fee, it's $195, and for the standard sign-up bonus, and I mean standard, it's 135,000 points after 6,000 spent in the first 6 months. Currently, there is an elevated offer until January sometime of 175,000 points after 8,000 spent in 6 months, which I would say is a much better offer than 135,000 points. So for earnings rates, this card is similar to other Hilton cards, especially the Surpass card. It earns 12 points per dollar spent on all properties within the Hilton portfolio. And then it's got a nice 5 points per dollar multiplier on everything else. And that's on up to the first $100,000 spent, and then it's 3 points per dollar spent everywhere else. So for the benefits, it's very similar to the Surpass. You're going to get a $60 quarterly credit towards Hilton properties for a total of up to $240 a year. You'll get complimentary gold status, you'll get no foreign transaction fees, and then national rental car status. So what is this card worth year after year holding? Well, the $195 annual fee comes out of your pocket, and you should be able to get $240 back, $60 each quarter through that quarterly credit. And whether you spend it on a Hilton property or if you do buy gift cards as a last resort, like I mentioned before in previous videos, you can do that as of this time of this recording. You should be able to get at least $200 back, if not $240. So you should be able to make out with just that annual fee on just the credit right there. Then also you're gonna get gold status. The gold status, I mean, it's worth as much as you can get out of it. If you stay at higher end hotels on Hilton properties, you're gonna get those food and beverage credits. You're gonna get that complimentary breakfast. Those two things can add up and save you $25, $30, $50 a night, depending on where you stay. Overall, I think once you get the $240 back from the Hilton credits and then the $50 back, I'd say is what gold status is worth with Hilton. You're gonna be ending up about $95 to $100 a head per year, and that means you're using all the credits and using gold status at least once a year. Okay, so for these redemptions, we're gonna assume you did get the sign-up bonus at the elevated offer. So you got about 199,000, 200,000 Hilton points, we'll say exact. And then either way, you're gonna have an extra 200,000 to 300,000 points because either a friend of yours or player 2 got the sign-up bonus as well. You bought points or you just earned them through spend. Either way, you got some extra points, and so you got about a total of 400,000 to 600,000 points in total to spend on free nights. Let's see what that can get you. And because you get that 5th night free perk through gold status, we're going to have all these redemptions be through that. And since small luxury hotels is rather new to the Hilton portfolio, I'd like to go with 3 hotels through small luxury hotels because they are very nice and you can get some very good value from them. So for this first redemption, we're going to be heading down to Cabo. We're going to be heading at the Todos Santos Boutique Hotel, just outside of Cabo by about 30-40 minutes. Each night is going to cost around 120,000 points for a standard award rate, and for 5 nights it's going to cost 480,000 points. The cash cost comparing to that is about $7,500 for 5 nights, which means you're going to get a really, really good redemption for your Hilton Honors points, as Hilton Honors points usually are worth around half a cent per piece. But with this redemption, you're going to get 1.57 cents per piece, which is 3 times more in value than you normally would get with Hilton points. And you get the cent per point value, by the way, by calculating the cash cost minus any taxes and fees. With Hilton, there aren't any taxes and fees, and then dividing by the points amount. Next up for the second redemption, we're going to go over to Morocco to Marrakech. We're going to be staying at the Qasr Har Bagh. I don't know if I said that right, probably not. But either way, it costs 100,000 points a night, or for a 5-night stay, it's going to cost 400,000 points because you do get that 5th night free. This is not going to be the same value as the last one. This one's only going to get you around $3,900, $4,000 in a cash cost for the room, leaving you with a cent per point value of 0.99 to 1 cent per point, which is still great for Hilton points. It's really, really great for Hilton points considering they're only worth half a cent per point value. You're getting 2 times what they're usually worth, but you probably shouldn't transfer any points in from Amex or Bilt in order to redeem this. And to put that in perspective, if you were to get that redemption of 1 cent per point rate, the points you earned from the sign-up bonus of the 200,000 is worth $2,000, or if it were to get the basic lowest rate you can probably get with Hilton, it's about worth $1,000 at half a cent per point. For this last redemption, redemption, I found probably the most insane hotel I could find on Small Luxury Hotels program. Yes, they do have a private island. Yes, they do have a private retreat over in Montana, but this one is a private house in Fiji. It's got 2 king bedrooms and then 2 pull-out couches, your private pool, private beach, private 5-star chef. I think you get like a 5 or 8 course meal each night for dinner, then you get breakfast, lunch, unlimited drinks, all that. All this you can book on points. Yes, there's only 1 room in the whole thing, so it's pretty much next to impossible for booking this, but still, if you're able to book this, holy crap, you definitely should. Not to mention, it's not even on the island of Fiji. It's a little bit off. I mean, I guess it's an island of Fiji, but it's not like the Fiji island. You have to take a flight from Nadi, which is the capital of Fiji, to another island that's more private. Absolutely amazing redemption if you can do it. That being said, it's 150,000 points a night with a 3-night minimum. So at minimum, you're spending 450,000 points, or if you do 5 nights or 4 nights, you'd obviously want to do 5 nights since you're going to be traveling halfway across the world to one of the most exclusive resorts, and you get a 5th night free. 4 nights, 5 nights, it all costs 600,000 points. This same cash rate is over $21,000. That ends up giving you a 3.56 cent per point value, which is over 7 times the value of what your Hilton points normally get. Again, this booking is a once-in-a-lifetime booking. If you can book it, definitely do, but chances are you're not going to be able to because it books up almost immediately. So what do I think of this card and who is this card for? Well, I had this card in the past. I actually just canceled it about a couple weeks ago. The reason why I canceled it is when I signed up for it, it had a $95 annual fee, much less than the $195 annual fee. I also ended up getting the personal Surpass card, which I would rather hold the personal card over the business card because my personal card has more credit limit on it and it has the option to downgrade or upgrade if I want to. And then not only that, it's got the $45 less annual fee. Pretty much though, the Surpass and the business card are the same card. Pay a little bit more in your annual fee, you get a little bit more in credits. That's about it. I think this card is great for those who want the sign-up bonus or do a lot of business spend and try to exclusively stay at Hilton properties. Otherwise, I would look to get a personal Hilton card. I would say this card is great for those who really want an elevated sign-up bonus. Only get it with the elevated sign-up bonus. The other sign-up bonus is not good at all. Those that have a business that spend at Hilton a lot and try to exclusively stay at Hilton and have a lot of employees just so that you can continue to earn that 5 points per dollar spent on everything else. I think it's a pretty good card overall for earning Hilton points, especially for businesses. But all in all, what do you think? Do you have the Hilton Honors business card? Do you have any of the Hilton cards? What do you think of any of the redemptions? Did I miss anything? Did I get anything wrong? Let me know down in the comments below, and if you could hit that like and subscribe button, it would be greatly appreciated. Until next time, have a great day.